Yo guys, what is up? Today I have some more gameplay analysis with some domination on Bog. I'll be using the AK-47 with Bandolier Sniper Power and Extreme Conditioning. And this one's a bit different from the others because on this one I start on the C side, which is a horrible spawn, and I'm on a 2-bar connection, so this one kind of teaches you how to deal with lag. But I usually take this little route over to their spawn, and it usually fares me well with a few quick and easy kills to help us get a UAV up, and just like that I have 3 kills, and I'm going to get away from this area because staying in one spot for too long is a death trap. And as you see on the radar, I have a lot of people coming after me, so I'm going to bail out from the market and call my airstrike in on A. My team hasn't cat B yet, so I'm going to get my chopper and go ahead and cat B. Because having B on Bog is pretty much having B on like a map like Skid Row in Modern Warfare 2. Or having B on High Rise. Because the maps in Call of Duty 4 are so linear, and Bog is one of those maps where if you don't have B, you are in trouble. So, and for common knowledge on the C flag, if you're going to spawn trap them on C, do not go past the bus, because you'll see later on in the video that one of my teammates goes past the bus and he ends up getting railed. And if it wasn't for that asshole who's host and always on top, I could have had about 60 kills, so I guess I have to live for another day. And this is on my second account, not my main account, because back when I recorded this, I was just playing on this account because I liked having all the camos and stuff and all my weapons. And I just recently prestiged on Call of Duty 4, and how that martyrdom killed me, I will never know. But as I was saying, I recently prestiged on Call of Duty 4 because I quit Modern Warfare 2, and this just shows how laggy this game was. Host was on my team, that level 55 with the God tag. The rounds after this, he didn't do anything. He was AFK, so I managed to kill Whore. And I see that we switched spawns, so I'm going to go up here and help cap A. And now we can begin spawn raping, because they have C and we have A and B. So if you're ever going to play aggressively on this map, just be sure to not go past the bus or the 2 crates, and you'll be fine. And going past those 2 crates will most likely result in someone spawning behind you, and someone spawning behind you is never a fun thing. And here I get robbed out of a kill because wrong bit, but I kept getting robbed of kills because of the lag. And playing in lag in Call of Duty 4 or World at War can be fucking horrendous, because the hit detection becomes so bad that it's unbearable. And I don't know if it was bad hit detection or bad aim, but I should have had that guy knocked down. As you see, it's much of the same, and if I try to kill somebody in their spawn, I'll just peek around the corner and pop back out and get the kill. And you see that guy and you see my teammates keep running into their spawn and getting fucking railed. And the game's been out for about a good almost 3 years now, and people will never learn that you do not run past the bus on Bog. Much of the same, getting back to my favorite spot, barrels. If you're going to play Bog, I recommend using an assault rifle or LMG, because there's a lot of long range fighting, and if you want to kill them as they spawn from the bus, you want a long range weapon. You could probably do with the AK-74U, but I'd still recommend the RPD or AK-47. See a guy trying to leave their spawn, so I decided to cut him off. Well, try to. And the score in this game isn't exactly amazing, but there's times where I got killed because I lagged, and some were just stupid mistakes, like getting knocked at the very beginning. And you can call this camping and not really playing for the objective, but the other objective to domination is to kill and lower their tickets to absolutely nothing. And domination is basically who can spawn camp who. And as you see, because of my smart teammates, people are starting to spawn behind us now. So I hear a guy come into this crate, and he wasn't expecting it. And my teammate saves me here, so thank you, teammate. It always pays to be good with your pistol, because unlike Modern Warfare 2, unless you're willing to give up a second tier perk, you may want to be back, well, not back, but good with your pistol, as it always pays to have a good trigger finger. And this is what I meant by I could have had a lot more kills. There's constant air support by my team, and here's a nice lag death. Fucking bullshit. But if you're going to play Call of Duty 4, you may lag. So you may want to know what to use when you lag. Well, it's not what you may want to use, it's how you want to play. And when I usually am on 2-bar, I don't really change up my playstyle, I just keep playing aggressive. And if they have A, they have such a better chance of making it out of their spawn to B, because they have more cover. Do not go past the tank. Draw that imaginary line and just sit at that tank and pick people off, because they spawn at the tank, and if going up any further will get you killed. So yeah, just don't do it. And don't be like that guy who keeps going into their spawn and keeps changing it, because it makes the game real frustrating when you're trying to spawn kill and someone else is just running aimlessly into their spawn like a chicken with his head cut off. And although he does pull a great score, he had host advantage, so that's all I gotta say. Host advantage gives you superpowers, am I right? And this isn't a typical gun setup for me. I don't typically use extreme conditioning on the AK. I normally use deep impact or steady aim. And I'd use deep impact on this map for the fact that of the little fence area over there on the marine side. But it's still pretty easy to shoot through it. And here's a mistake by me. And you know what I say about following somebody? Yeah, don't do it. Unless, well, I kind of sprint around the corner. And you never want to sprint around corners, because they normally get you killed. And here we got dominated for a moment, and some horrible aim by me, and I ended up dying. The fucking voice crack. And when I play BOG, my whole objective is to keep B at all costs. And I keep getting railed. Frag time's 3, lovely. But that's pretty much all you have to do on BOG. Keep B, and be sure to don't go past the bus when they have C, because that will change their spawn. as you see, I'm trying to call my helicopter here, and this guy, since I decided to kill this guy before I call it in, he gets his helicopter in before me, and kind of irritated me, but hey, whatever. The past is the past, and that won't change. And the game's coming to an end. Yeah, like I said, if they have C, don't go past the bus. Keep control of B, and if they have A, don't go past this tank or that crate, because you'll end up in their spawn, and you never want to be in the enemy spawn, because they may just spawn behind you. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. 44, 2, and 12 on a 2-bar. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace out.